Hello, beautiful souls. It's Broussard, aka Mr. Stretch Yourself, and welcome to April's theme inside Project Self Love Alignment. Let me ask you something. Have you ever driven a car that was out of alignment? Now, you let go of the steering wheel, right, for just a moment, and instead of it moving straight, it's vibrating, right? It's pulling to one side. The car still moves, the engine still runs, the wheels still turn, but something is off and the car is vibrating. And no matter how hard you try to keep it straight, you're constantly working harder than you should, right? That's what life feels like when you're out of alignment. From the outside, guys, it may look like you're moving, you're still working, you're still showing up, you're still doing what needs to be done, but inside, something's pulling you away from your peace. And the harder you force it, the more exhausted you become. Because alignment is not about movement, guys. Understand, it's about direction. Now, imagine this. Your life is the car, and each wheel represents an important relationship in your life. One wheel is your relationship with yourself. Another one is a relationship with your family and friends. Another is a relationship with your work, your purpose, and your calling. And that last wheel is your relationship with peace, rest, and spiritual grounding. Now, what happens when one wheel is damaged? The whole ride changes, right? The car begins to drift, right? The steering becomes harder and the journey becomes heavier. That's exactly what happens when one part of your life is neglected. If your relationship with yourself is broken, everything pulls off course. If your boundaries in your relationship are weak, everything's pulled off course. If your work is consuming your peace, everything's pulled off course. Understand one wheel affects the entire journey. And that's why April is about alignment. It's time to stop asking, why am I so tired? And start asking, which wheel is pulling my life off course? I once spoke to a client who told me, Ron, I'm doing everything right, but it still feels off. She had the career, she had the schedule, she had the responsibilities handled, guys. But when we started looking deeper, guess what we found? We found that one wheel was completely worn down. It was her relationship with herself. She gave everything to everyone else. Sounds familiar? Her job, her family, her obligations, but she never made space for her own healing. So, while her car was still moving, her life kept pulling her sideways, right? Each day just felt harder than it needed to be. And that's what misalignment does. It turns forward moving into struggle. So, let me give you three but simple practical shifts this month. Your first shift is simply check your wheels. Ask yourself, what area of my life is out of alignment right now? My relationship with myself, my relationship with others, my peace, my purpose. Be honest, because awareness is the first repair. You cannot fix what you refuse to inspect, right? The second shift is simple, right? It's rotate your energy. Just like your tires need rotation on your car, your energy needs redistribution. Some of you are giving 90% to work and only 10% to yourself. Some of you are giving everything to everyone else. That imbalance creates burnout. This month, intentionally rotate your energy. Pour back into yourself, back into your peace, back into your healing, your joy. And the last shift, stop driving with damaged, worn, almost treadless tires. This one's powerful, guys. Some people keep driving relationships that are clearly damaging their peace. Old stories, old environments, old versions of themselves, and then wonder why life seems so heavy. Sometimes alignment just means letting go because not every wheel in your car is meant to stay on the car forever, right? Some relationships must be released so the journey can continue safely, right? So this month, April is the month where you stop forcing yourself to drive a life that keeps pulling you away from your peace. This is the month you realign, balance, heal, and move forward with ease because every wheel is aligned. The ride becomes smoother, right? The direction becomes clear and peace returns. That's alignment, guys. That's self love. That's Project Self Love, guys. Links in the bio. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.